We're kicking off season 2 of your favorite end of the week party. Soul Care Live is coming to you with a new look, a new name, and a whole new attitude. Subscribe while you're here and share, share, share. Tell a friend that Soul Care for Single Black Women is live.
Soul Care for Single Black Women. Soul Care, Soul Care, Soul Care for Single Black Women. Soul Care Life.
I keep doing this. Y'all, it is me, Tracy Reddy, your host. Welcome to Soul Care Live. I am a therapist turned dating consultant who is on a mission to help single Black women to not have dating be something that they can't reach, honey. I'm trying to remove the barriers and the boundaries, honey, that are keeping them away from the love they want. Not the barriers, not the boundaries, but the barriers, actually. And I do have a book about that in case you was wondering. It's the difference. If you thought they was the same, honey, they different. They different. A barrier ain't a boundary, baby. It's different. But anyway, today we are highlighting, actually, all this month, we're highlighting the Soul Detox program. That is the signature program that I have for single Black women. And we are just highlighting different aspects of the program because I know y'all done heard me talk about it and mention it, but you may not know exactly what it is, may not have taken the time to research it. And you can go to souldetox.net just to read about it, see what it is, and if you want, schedule a consultation. But this week, or this month, I want to highlight the ladies of the Soul Detox. Myself being one, I would be the first student of the Soul Detox. It was created out of my own healing process. And while I was going through that, I really felt like the Lord was telling me, listen, you need to be mindful of what you're going through. Be mindful of the process that I'm taking you through to heal, because I'm going to use you to show it to other women. And so now we have Soul Detox. So with that being said, if any of you saw it on social media, the post, the flyer, whatever, it'll be up for the next 24 hours, at least on my stories. And there's a young lady who is a current Soul Detox student slash client, and she is working through the program. And so she is the epitome of showing up for yourself. Okay. She's the epitome of showing up for yourself. We talked and had a consultation a couple weeks ago, and she has since signed up. She's in the program. She's doing the dang thing. Okay. But what really impressed me about her, and one of the things she said, I believe the question I asked her was, what is she most excited about this program? What is she most excited, to get started? And she said, I'm excited. Y'all write this down because it's a good one. It's a good one to me, honey. It's good to me. And she said, I'm excited to, how did she put it? To give myself permission, to show up for myself, to give myself permission to learn how to let somebody love me. I said, girl, I'm going to use that, don't I? I'm going to quote you. I'm going to let people know Stephanie said it. And I got her permission. She's okay with me quoting her. After years of her being on being off the market, off the dating scene, and being in a relationship and coming back into the the dating world, she was like, okay, wait, I don't know what I'm doing. After spending some time out there and just kind of winging it and feeling her way around, she's like, I do not know what I am doing. So I need help. And that's what I found great. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all over here. Hey, y'all. Thank you for letting me know you couldn't hear. But yeah, she had came to the realization, I need help. And I know as Black women and really as Black people, sometimes we don't even man, we don't know how to even say those words. How does it say, I need some help, especially when it comes to this, because it just seems like something like love, dating, romance, relationships should come natural, but it doesn't. But it doesn't. And what I seen her after she said that in our initial meeting, and now that she's going through the process, she's so on top of everything. She's so on top of everything, y'all. She is turning in assignments. Leaving the commentary and journaling and doing all the things that's involved in the program, and with enthusiasm. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference when you come to the forefront. You come to the table and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm invested in this. I'm invested in me. We show more, I don't know, enthusiasm for buying a car than we do for showing up for ourselves. We show more enthusiasm about, shoot, uh anything really. For a lot of us, we are our last priority. We're bottom on the list for a lot of people, and self included. I get, child, I listen, I get in there too. But I'm saying, especially when it comes to love and health relationships, we put ourselves at the bottom. Why do we do that? Why do y'all think we do that? Why do y'all think, of all the things that we need to take care of, why don't we put us as a priority? And I ain't just talking about manicures and pedicures and taking a shower and brushing your teeth and all those things. I'm talking about that inner being. Why do we put ourselves last when it comes to taking care of the inner you? Anybody got any answers? Anybody got any thoughts around that? I feel like part of it is because we're so used to us. We we make little minor shifts and adjustments, and sometimes big ones, but we make little shifts and adjustments here and there, and we don't realize how much life is coming at us and impacting us. So it took a lot for her to be able to get to a place where she kind of paused everything, kind of like a cue. I wasn't trying to do that, but I think I could do the boy stuff because I ain't no man. But if I was a man, they'd probably come for me and beat me up. But but yeah, we try to we minimize all the things, but she had to put like a barrier up, a boundary, and just take time to say, you know what, I need to take care of me. I need to take care of me. Let's see. What are y'all over here saying in the comments? Okay, so Lauren said, hey Lawrence, he said I had no sound. I don't know. I keep starting with no sound. And so did Jacqueline. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for looking out for me. All right. Lauren said that the reason we don't show up for ourselves is because of the wrong perception of self-care. Oh, you can talk about it. Talk about it. Tell me some more. I would love to share your perspective, Lawrence, with on the audience on the screen. Oh, Jacqueline said, oh, because I feel like I don't deserve it. My Lord, today. We could just pause right there and just reflect. Do you feel like you're not deserving of your time, your caring for your inner self? Do you feel you don't deserve it? Jackie said that. I said Jackie. I don't know if you want to be called Jackie. That Jacqueline said she don't feel like she deserves it sometimes, or she just said I don't feel like I deserve it. Whew. We could really rest right there, because a lot of us would say that, yeah, I deserve it, duh, but we don't do nothing about it. We don't make no moves to make it. Yeah, I need to call a therapist. I know I'm gonna get around to it. Not get around to it, do it. Yeah, I need to get in that soul detox. I one day do it, or I need to do it. you know. But when you don't feel worthy of it, not doing it and knowing you need to do it, that could be indication that you really truly don't believe you deserve it. Because think about it, everything you think you deserve, you go get. Mm-hmm. You think you deserve that manicure, you go get it. You make. I said, Jackie, it's fine, good. You go make time for it. You make time for it. You think you need a girl? Listen, and guys, I'm sorry, I say girl so much, Lawrence. I don't mean no harm, and no other men that's watching. I'm just, I just be saying girl because I know the girls here, girl. But look, we knew we needed. I feel like I needed some macaroni yesterday. We went to this one place, and child, I tore that macaroni up. Now I ain't supposed to be having that much macaroni, and that's it's one of my favorite food, that and crab leg. But baby, I feel like I deserve that, so I went and got that last night at 9 o'clock. Sure did. Okay, so I'm just saying, the stuff that we truly feel like we can have, we deserve, we will go after. We will go after. What are you willing to do? What moves are you willing to make to be like Stephanie and say, you know what? I need help. I deserve help. And I'm going to get it. Let's see what Shanika said. Hey, boo. Now this is one of the ready women. Hopefully, Shanika, hopefully I can get you to come on the show this month to talk about an aspect of the program. That's what I'm doing all this month. We're talking about aspects of the soul detox and how they, how it all fits together and how it's actually impacting real people. And I decided to start with this showing up for yourself because that's the first step. Before you ever step foot into the threshold of soul detox, you got to show up. You got to be like, okay, I'm ready. Y'all, did y'all know this? I don't know if I've ever shared this, but did y'all know my name is not actually Tracy Reddy? My actual real last name is not Reddy. It's a name that we came up with. I was telling my husband because this was years ago. We weren't even married yet. I was trying to come up with a moniker to use, in the public. And I didn't want to use my name because I didn't want to. And we was trying to think of what it should be. And I said, man, I really want to work with women who come into the table like, you know what? I'm ready. I don't need you to, I don't want you to try to convince me that I need this or whatever. And I know I'm coming to the forefront saying, hand up, I need help. And my husband said, why don't you just say ready? Why don't it be Tracy Ready? And I was like, child, you bout on to something. You bout on to something. And that's what we came up with Ready because I really want people who have that self-awareness to say, it is my time. Okay. So let me go back. I didn't never say what Shanika said. Shanika said the reason we probably do this because the acknowledgement of growth and doing the work. Girl, I hope you still here so you can tell me what elaborate. She said, oh, okay, here go the elaboration. She said doing the work requires growth, something people don't want to deal with. I know you're right. I know you're absolutely right. It takes some energy to do that work. And a lot of people don't want to. Just simply don't want to. And I know, and it's funny to me though, because even though that's the case, if you just scroll through like YouTube right now, if you just scroll through YouTube, you can find tons of videos about or allegedly or touching the surface of I'm getting help, I need help. You got all these gurus giving out information, and their videos are flooded with people who claim to want to be helped. But I personally believe the reason why those are so popular because they really don't challenge you. They really are just echoing some stuff that's going on the inside, some of the little thoughts that you think, and it's feeling like you getting help, but you're not getting no help. And so I believe you're right. True change requires something of you, and I don't think, like I'm with Shanika, I don't think people are as ready as some of them think they are to change. Like I've had women who set up consultations with me, and I'm like, as we're walking through the process and we get to the end, and they're like, yeah, I've had people actually pay their good money, and then say, I don't know. So please don't apply if you ain't ready. If you ready, come on. If you ain't ready, then don't. Okay, let's see what Laura said. He said, we feel that self-care is an illegal thing because it seems to be. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. But to me, being selfish is self-love. Man, that is a good one. We have a lot of us, especially as women, have been conditioned. And I can even say, yeah, for even men too, I believe so. Have been conditioned that if you express what you really need, if you stop the world and take care of you, um, it's going to be deemed as or characterized as selfish. That's a great point. That's a great point, Lawrence. That's a really great point. And we don't want to be called selfish. And I feel like this. I lean away from the word selfish because it does have that negative connotation. I just simply call it soul care, just soul care. If you take that time, and as you see, all my stuff is soul care. It's that way to give yourself the permission, as Stephanie said, give yourself the permission to take care of you, to handle you. You're the only one keep showing up in all your relationships. You're the only one that keep being the same person every time you go into these different relationships. And it's up to you to decide you want that to be different and then do something about it. Let's see what Jacqueline's got over here. She says, why can't I see? She said, I've lived a very toxic life since I was 18 months old. Wow. And I've made some bad choices. Therefore, when I think I need help, I tend to ask myself, why do you think you deserve to be happy? Ooh, self-sufficient in a good health relationship, etc. Wow, Jackie. Wow. Sis, let me be the hopefully first or maybe first, hopefully not the first to tell you, you do. You absolutely look at me. Look, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to have a healthy relationship. You deserve to thrive and to not have to ask yourself these questions. You do deserve that. That's a God given right. God said well, He wants us to have life and have it abundantly. Abundance ain't questioning your worth or questioning whether you should be happy. Okay, you deserve that. Now, if you ready, come on, talk to me, girl, because we can work that out. Because baby, listen, I don't want you to leave this broadcast um with those questions taunting you and haunting you. That ain't what God wants for you. That ain't what I want for you. That's not living. That's not living, sis. And we need to do something about that. We're gonna have to do something about that. She says, I've done a lot of work, work but the good requirement work that needs after you're done, you can count you can cost money. Oh, okay. So like you've done some work, but the work that you need to do post the work. And you know what? I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm so glad you brought that up because the way the soul again, y'all, just so you, this is Tracy Red on Soul Care Live. We're talking this month about we're highlighting the Soul Detox program and the women of the Soul Detox program. And basically today we're talking about showing up for yourself, talking about showing up for yourself. And Jackie just brought up a really good point saying that, you could do some work, but then you need like that support, additional work to be done, and it can be pricey. Listen, the way the Soul Detox is set up, in case any of you were thinking it, it is the work, but then it's also some execution at the end. It's also some activity and support, and then it's ongoing accountability and conversation and everything in our communities. Did y'all know that when the Soul Detox ladies finish the program, they gathered their initiated into a group of women. Here go the shirt. I'm ready. You can't buy that shirt. You can't buy it. You have to earn it by completing the program. So they get their T-shirt, and then they are allowed into our alumni community. And in that community, you have ongoing support. You get ongoing advice from ladies who have done the program. So I know sometimes you can go to your friends and stuff and be like, "Oh, girl, let me tell you what he did, what he said," and they gonna just friends be mean and well, but sometimes don't know how to support you in the way that you need supporting. But you got a group of ladies, you got a sisterhood who've all been through the same program, and we're continually helping each other. We're continually helping each other with the new men that we meet, with the guys that we're going out on dates with the folks we marry. It's a healthy group of women that are helping each other. You know, and that's what I desire. That is my heart's desire, that this group grow to be so big because so many women have gone through it and have done not only the work but the execution of the work, the carrying it out. At one point, the Soul Detox didn't have that execution piece because I literally, y'all, I was thinking that after you do the work, you're gonna apply it, duh. And what I came to find, because we've been doing this for since like 2015, and so what I came to discover is women were finishing the program and not actually like applying it. It was like, oh, I'm better. Now what? Okay, now we need to actually hold you accountable to going out and living it out. And so we added a third part to the program where it was just this ongoing support, and it was some execution while you're in the program, and then after you're out of the program, you're in this community. So we try to address it in every which way that you could turn it, to make sure that ladies get into that be comfortable in their new skin, being comfortable in their new way of life and way of thinking, way of being. So yeah. So when you do the soul detox, I can't listen. I can't tell you about no other programs now. But when you do the soul detox, it ain't just a one stop shop where you in here with us now, then you gone. No, we want everybody, we gathering everybody in to make sure we create this like powerful force of single women who are turning into wives and things that are healthy and are going to support each other and give each other good advice and all that good stuff and not just internet fodder. So there's that. Lawrence says you can't you can't give from an empty cup. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We say it a lot. It's kind of become kind of mundane, but it is such a powerful statement. If you are empty, if it's so much within you that's lacking, you're gonna give people that lack. And people don't realize, people don't draw that conclusion. Like I've heard people say, but I've been saying this for years, that you attract not what you deserve, but you attract who you are. You attract who you are. You attract what you're comfortable with. And when you are not taking care of yourself, you're creating this inner self that is uncared for, unhealthy, unhappy, neglected, and then you go put all that out there in a dating scene on the day on POF, on Match.com, on Christian Mingle, on Black People Connect. You go put it out there and you be like, can somebody please come that's compatible with me? Yeah, every clown out there that also every little person that's out there that also don't care for themselves, ain't got healthy, they neglect their inner being, they this, they that, and y'all gonna come together. And you like, why do I keep attracting it? Because you ain't did the work. Why do I keep? Because you're still in there. You're gonna have to get it out. You're gonna have to do the work to get it out. Like Shanika said earlier, and it takes work. It ain't, I can't wave no magic wand. Anybody telling you you come be in my program for 30 days and I guarantee I guarantee you finna waste your money. I can guarantee you that. So what I'm saying is that if you are having that, okay, I keep meeting the same guy in the same body in a different body experience, then you need to come holler at me. And if you're a man and you need some support, honey, I got you too, honey. I got a whole y'all see AV, that's my fellow counseling brother, and he is developing curriculum as we speak for men. He's creating a similar program for men, and he's going to be doing that work. And so I'm supportive of him 100%. I mention him a lot because it's really near and dear to my heart to help men, but I haven't taken the time or I haven't prioritized creating something for men because like I said, I like to work with people who are ready. And a lot of times when I talk to men who say that they don't be ready. They don't be ready. And I find that more women are in fact ready to do some work, make some changes than men. And they just, your girl, don't get cocky, because I'm not saying that that women always are ready. I'm just saying I find that more often, more frequently, the women are actually ready to put in their work and listen to stuff. It reminds me of my husband's he coaches, and he's coached basketball for girls and boys, and he says how the girls are so teachable and coachable, and you can help them and you can tell them to do something, they pick it up, they learn, they take it, they run with it. And he was like, and the boys, he got to spend a whole first few practices just breaking them in, and like, look, y'all, you don't know. And getting them to the point where he humbles them, and then they can learn, and then they can be great. And he just said he's noticed that with the with little boys versus little girls are just more teachable, coachable now. And I think that don't change like with age most of the time, unless a person really grows in self-awareness and recognize they don't have to have all the answers. I think it's whether it be a man or a woman, I think it's a symptom of insecurity, or a symptom of not wanting to ask for help. So man or woman, if you find it even offensive to think that somebody will say you don't actually want help, then just gonna be offended, but do something about it. Get the help that you need. Like I said, if you need access to the other program, or he's even serving me and now individually, but he's creating the program too. So you need, if you're a man and you need help, come holler at me. If you're a woman, you need help, go to souldetox.net, set up a consultation, but only if you're ready. Okay, let's see. Jacqueline said a black woman brought up in a PWC, predominantly white college. Is that no? That's PWI. Girl, what's PWC? When you ask for help, they look at you like you're lazy. Yet when a white woman asks for help for the same thing, they're quick to jump. Girl, look what you talking. What is you talking? That you are just up here telling the whole truth, nothing but truth. So help you God, baby. Listen, predominantly white community. Okay, got you. Thank you, honey. But you telling the truth. I have been in those predicaments where I'm like, hey, I need some help. Girl, let me tell y'all what happened one time when I was at work years ago. I was working at this place, and that shall remain name. Anybody who know me knows where it is. And so I was working here, and I needed some help with something. And it was like, oh well, maybe if we can, we will, whatever. Okay, cool. So I stopped asking for help. I just was like, I do it myself, and I know that's what be happening. I know that's what happens with a lot of us, especially even with this. When it comes to getting help about relationships and dating and stuff, you ask for help and people don't give you good help, or they be like, "Oh, it's gonna be all right. Girl, just get over. He gone. That's good for you. Good for you, sis. Good for you. His loss. Okay, true. But what now you gonna do?" And so we tend to kind of cower away and be like, "Okay, well, I must not need no help because nobody takes it serious." But anyway, I digress. So going back to my story. So I'm like, I need some help. Nobody help. I'm like, okay, well, forget it. I do it myself. This one lady who worked with me, she was a Wahite, and she was like, she needed some help. Child, we used to have this parking garage, and used to pay with coins. And I know that sounds like the ancient ages now, since we in 2021, and everything is a card or an app or something like that. But back in the day, kids, they used to have coin machines that they used to put, to pay for parking. And so we had these coins that we had. She literally had to go out and count it, and go out, bring it back into the office, and literally count them. She said, "Yes, Queen." And so she brought them in, and she had so many. It was like some big, some major event had happened, so it was a lot of money in the machine from the weekend. And so she needed help. Well, she said she needed help, honey. If all you do all day is sit there and play solitaire on your computer, maybe you wouldn't need no help. But anyway, so she said she needed help. She literally went and told our general manager she needed help. And she's a white woman. Do you know he came and got all of us out of our office and said, we're gonna come and help her count this money. I am not the finance person. I am not the money person. I don't do no account. I don't write no checks. I don't do nothing. You got to do with money. Why am I here? Well, we should be kind and help our coworker. Where was all this kind to help our coworker when I was stuffing envelopes? So you right. Look, I say all that to say, Jacqueline, you right. I've seen it happen as well. I've seen it happen as well. Okay, let's see. Yep, girl, seen it happen. Been right there, part of it. So all this to say, in the words of my beautiful soul detox sister who is going through the process right now as we speak, give yourself permission to learn how to be loved. Give yourself permission to show up for you. To show up for you. It's just that simple. I'm about to put the because sometimes some people need to see it. If you are in fact a woman, a single black woman who is ready to do the work, there's the link right there in the chat. SoulDetox.net. Go there, read about the program, and schedule yourself a consultation. That's how you get signed up. Period. Point blank. That's it. It's been a joy to be with you today. We did have hour-long programs, and in doing my research, I learned that people don't like to watch that long on certain type of format. So we're trying to make our videos, our weekly shows shorter. Trying to get to that 20-minute mark, child. We right here at 30, girl. We right here at 30. Lord have mercy. But we right here at 30. But that's less than an hour or less than an hour and 15. So I'm gonna count it as a win. All right. So until next week, when we highlight another soul detox sister, I will see y'all later. Feel free, watch the replay, share this with people that you know, share this on your general timeline, and if you're watching this as one of the people who saw this from a share, let us know in the comments. Replay group, let us know in the comments. Comment, girl. We're gonna get it. And we're gonna reply. All right. I will see you guys later. Y'all have a wonderful, amazing weekend. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Soul care for single black woman. Soul care.